All right, welcome to Ellsworth High School for a Middle Border Conference football game between the host Ellsworth Panthers and your Baldwin-Woodville Blackhawks. I'm Jeremy Nygaard, joined tonight as always by Nick Pack, and behind us, cameraman and producer, because of space, Zach Ambrose. So Zach's also going to be mic'd up. Nick, first, how you doing?
Fantastic. Again, weather gods are with us. This is week number 5, I believe, and I don't know which, if we had to rank them 1 through 5, I wouldn't know where to put them because a little bit windier tonight, but now it looks like the wind has kind of calmed down as the night kind of progresses. But beautiful night for some football, and let's see who wants to come out on top of the Middle Border Conference tonight.
That's right. So both teams tonight here, 2-0 in the conference. Baldwin-Woodville 3-1 overall, Ellsworth 3-1 overall. The story coming off of last week's games anyway for the Hawks, a record-setting offensive performance. Hawks hung 70 on the Spartans, allowed 42, but set school records for yards, total yards. Taden Haldorf, single-game rushing record with 331 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns. And he's got 10 touchdowns already on this young season. And then there's...
Hold on, is that counting his block punt for a touchdown too or not?
Oh shoot, he's got 11. He's got 10 rushing.
Okay.
Yep.
And 10 rushing?
He's got 10 rushing.
He's got 1 receiving. He had a 60-yard receiving touchdown first week.
So he's got 12 total touchdowns.
I'm not trying to correct you.
These touchdowns
I'm just here. I'm just here for you.
Yeah. Well, as a running back, as the record-setting running back, he's got 10 rushing touchdowns and 6 two-point conversions. The offense being led, I would say led by senior wide receiver turned quarterback Gavin Sell, who is a menace, I think would be a fair word to use in the open field. And just big play after big play after big play for the Hawks, the highest scoring team currently in the whole state of Wisconsin. But they're going to see a very, very physical unit here tonight in the Ellsworth Panthers.
Yeah, and I expect Ellsworth offensively to take their time. I expect them to eat up that play clock. It's a 40-second play clock. And they're going to run the ball. And they're going to limit the possessions the Blackhawks have. Now, that could change if they fall behind.
Right.
But I think initially the game plan for the Panthers is to run that ISO, run the I formation, pound the ball, sneak a pass in here and there, and limit possessions.
Right.
So we'll see what how the Blackhawks counter with that. I do think the advantage for Blackhawks is it's a very, very much of a the ball's going to go here defense. Like it's not going to trick you.
Right.
Come here, come there, and go get it. We'll be interested to see how much aforementioned Taden Haldorf plays tonight. We do have wind that he has a hamstring injury.
Got a little bit of a hammy deal, it sounds like.
So we don't know how much we'll see number 2 for the Blackhawks, who, like you said, had 6 touchdowns last week, 10 total rushing on the season, as well as a standout defensively. So maybe he might be limited to just offense, but maybe we'll see Gordon on the offense and some substitutes defensively. But what do you expect from Ellsworth offensively, first of all?
Yeah, I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. It's going to be, we saw it last year. They have a senior running back, number 22, named, I believe his name is Braden Anderson. He's a big physical kid. He's good on both sides of the ball. I think even last year he was doing a lot of stuff like direct snaps, and he gave us problems on the offensive side of the ball last year. Levi Nelson, another back. Jack Stoltenberg is their right-handed quarterback, and then they have a couple of receivers too. Omar Colson is a smaller receiver, number 14. And then George Roll, who, if you watched basketball, you saw George on the basketball court. He's a big dude, and he's always been tall, but George has put on some weight, and he's not just tall and skinny anymore. So a balanced offense, but I think that the story with Ellsworth is that they're a physical crew, and their lone loss was against La Crosse Central. Is a 1-point game, and that's a much bigger school. And our line has really shown improvement since week 1. And we've played really since since halftime of week 1. We played really good football. So I would say they're going to be a little more smash mouth, and we tend to go a little bit more the side of the finesse style. So we're going to have kind of contrasting styles of football tonight, and we'll see which team comes out on top.
Yeah, no disrespect to any teams we saw week 2, 3, or 4, but I think this team will be the most physical team we've seen since Mount Horberg. I don't think they will get quite to that level, but yet they will be the next highest level we'll see physical-wise. So we'll see our offensive line. We've talked about how we have 5 new offensive linemen have gelled and played really well the last couple of weeks. As obviously you can't set a school record for rushing yards as an individual and as a team, I believe, correct?
Right.
So that takes those 5/6 individuals. Throw in your boy Jimmy as a tight end, but they're going to face a different physicality here with Ellsworth defensively. Where they're going to punch in the mouth. Last week you tried predicting a score.
I did.
I will say this. I was here last night, and the score will not be as high as last night. I think Baldwin scored 89 or something like that.
Well, we're talking volleyball, right?
In a win, and Ellsworth scored like 70-something, 60, 90.
Volleyball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yep.
In the 4 sets. So
okay.
I don't think we'll get to that. That is my prediction.
Yep. And I tried to put the screws on Coach Kiefer a little bit and ask him. I kind of gave him the background of my prediction, and he said he never really thinks about where games are going to be scored, and that to me was interesting. I feel confident in predicting that it will be a lower scoring game than last week.
I think if you get to 30, you have a good chance tonight.
I'm not going to say that because I thought I said that last week.
I know, but I'm just going to say that if you get to 30 tonight, you have a really good chance. And that being said, I mean, I'm pretty sure Ellsworth can put some points on the board. Obviously, we know the Blackhawks can, but I think Ellsworth's going to do their best to slow it down.
Yep.
And
limit the plays.
Limit the possessions.
Yep.
So, and we might see that moving forward. But again, like we talked, if you're behind, not saying Ellsworth's going to be behind, but if you're behind, you can't limit possessions. You've got to speed it up a little bit then.
Yep.
So it all entails that. So last week we saw 2 snaps from Graydon Monacan as quarterback. The rest were Gavin Sell.
Yep.
What do you think moving into tonight? Do you think? I mean, obviously the offense is flowing last week. You scored 70 points. Why would you change anything? But do you see any kind of difference in that tonight?
Well, I think one thing Coach Kiefer is going to do as this moves forward, the more looks that he can give defenses as far as moving Gavin around, the snaps that he didn't receive the snap, he was running jet motions, and that he ran one jet and gained positive yardage on the other one. He was just more or less a decoy, and Tatum scored. And so I think that's, if you can put him in places that maybe a team has only seen a limited amount of times or haven't seen at all, right? I mean, what does a team do if Gavin is standing behind center next to Tatum or Graydon or whoever, and then he motions out? Like there's just so many different looks that you can give a defense, and if they haven't seen it on film, if they haven't prepared to stop it, it gives you momentary pause as a defensive player, and your eye might be looking in the wrong spot, and that's when big plays happen. So I would guess he will take almost all the snaps, and he will be used, in movement to try to get you do it once to see how Ellsworth adjusts, right? And if they're running guys with him or bumping guys over, then that gives Coach Kiefer a little bit of an idea of, okay, what would work against that sort of adjustment, and then go from there. And if it's not something that he likes, he'll just stick Gavin back there and let every play start with the ball in his hand. Did you watch Tate at all during warm-ups?
Yeah, he was out there offensively. First team defense, he was not out there like you said before we got on the air. You expect him to not play defense, but maybe offense. He was out there for the first team offense. So we'll see. Maybe it might be a test out, see how it goes, and then go from there. But back to like Coach Kiefer and the offense. I want to say that too. Like we're only year 3 of this offense,
Right.
correct? So it's still a lot of a feeling out and hey, what about this? What about that? You never know. We might mix in a wrinkle here, mix in a wrinkle there,
Right.
and you can't prepare for everything, and we'll see how it goes. So
Right.
I'm getting yelled at here by Ellsworth fans already here.
Right. Yeah, and I think one of the other things we saw last week for the first time, we saw a draw. We saw a draw on offense.
Correct.
We hadn't seen that before, and I think that's the thing. He'll always see things defensively and then try to give a counter look to that. And I mean that's the thing with this offense is when you break it down, there's not a ton of different plays.
Right, but you can't be predictable.
Correct, because there's all these different looks, and it's pretty easy. I mean, I'm trying to run a pretty similar, scaled down version of this offense with the 8th graders, and we're mixing in new things that we see on TV because you have different sort of motions, fronts that you can show just to see how defenses are going to adjust to it. And so, Coach Kiefer has plenty of time on his hands that he can do things and script things and run through things in practice and see how they go and then be ready for Friday night. So there's no doubt in my mind that he's ready to roll tonight, and we'll give Ellsworth the best shot. Last time we were here maybe 2 times ago, it was like snowing and freezing, and we're getting some perfect weather, for our offense anyway, even though we seem to run the ball more than we pass nowadays.
Yeah, you talk about plenty of time on his hands. I know we got the message. I can't find it now. I'm looking through my phone, but is he maybe $1 short or something like that? Or something like that. So
sounds like the governor Don Timmerman took him for a ride on the golf course tonight. So or this
he
morning.
might have a little anger to him. So he might maybe take that out on the Ellsworth Panthers.
He come a little fiery.
So Mr. Gov, maybe you did the right thing and. Made Coach unhappy, and he's going to take it out on the purple here tonight.
Knocking down a rung or two on a beautiful Friday.
Beautiful night here in Ellsworth, and we got 2-0 Panthers, 2-0 Blackhawks. We got 2-0 Prescott Cardinal. Do we know where they're at? I didn't look to see the rest of the conference tonight, but
I didn't look
I'll look it up as we go. But
Prescott is ranked 4th.
Okay.
Ellsworth ranked 5th, and our Hawks are unranked.
We did talk about that a little on Keeper Corner, so if you didn't hear that, go to Keeper's Corner on Blackhawk TV and listen to what Coach Kiefer has to say about that, which you would expect. He says everything you would expect him to say, like, AKA, we're glad we're not ranked, but we should be. I think,
he was more like, maybe we're not ranked. Who cares if we are or if we aren't? It doesn't matter at all.
And like you said, on Tuesday night or Wednesday night, whatever night it was, my nights are all mixed up. But that to me means more to the kids.
Correct.
Them saying, hey, who are we? We lost a. I'm gonna say a kind of competitive game. I mean, it was running clock, but they at least put up some points.
Right.
They put up the most points at Mount Horeb's place all year.
And I haven't even looked.
Yeah, I followed them actually.
And they're what number? They're like number 3 or number 4 in D3.
And they're number 3 in D3. Yeah. So I mean, they're saying, hey, we lost to a team that could be state champions in D3, and we're getting no respect here.
Right.
So that being said, we will give way to the PA Mountains here in Ellsworth and have the national anthem. We'll be right back.
For the singing of our national anthem by the Ellsworth High School Vocal Jazz Choir under the direction of Karen Cornley. attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior.
So as I mentioned in pregame, if you weren't here, Ellsworth won the toss. They deferred. They will pick right to left on your radio dial here.
Or your TV.
That too. And Coach Kiefer might have lost $1 or $2 on the golf game. Maybe it was the wind, but it looks like, according to the flag, we're very calm. I thought it was kind of windy earlier today.
Yeah.
You were in school, but
low breeze.
I don't think there'll be any kind of wind or anything here, as the Blackhawks are announced as a team, and
lost one.
We are a man short, but get up and get them. As Ellsworth Panthers make their way to the helmet down there to the, I believe it's northeast corner. Is that
That would be how I understand it.
I don't know.
Because the west is behind us.
Is it sunset behind us? Okay. Yeah, so we are here, week 5, week 3 of the regular season, if you will, and next week we come back to home to King Field for
Homecoming.
a long-awaited homecoming against the
Altoona, right?
Altoona Railroaders. But right now it's 2-0 versus 2-0. We gotta find a way at the top here and see who can make their way here. But I know two years ago we were sitting in this very exact spot. You know, we had a very good preseason. Came down and, like, if we want to be somebody, you know, we think we're going to be good. We got to knock out this Ellsworth team. And all I heard all night long was that roar of the Panther.
Yeah.
And Ellsworth just ran it down our throat. So I'm hoping tonight that roar is a little bit quieted.
Yeah.
And the Blackhawks can kind of make a statement here. Whether I'm not even saying victorious, but like at least make a statement game. Last year, Ellsworth came up to Baldwin, beat them pretty handily twice. They were very depleted in a playoff game, I know for sure.
Yeah, and we didn't have Cal.
And we did not have Cal. They did not have. I mean, they had a quarterback.
Right, their quarterback hurt early, right?
We made a comment on that playoff game. They had more people on pads, almost than they did pads. So, Ellsworth has been one of those teams in the conference that they have that thing on their back, like, come get us. And Baldwin's been like, we're coming after you.
We're coming.
So we'll see how this shakes down here in 2024. And again, 2-0, beautiful night. Great crowd here. Ellsworth, we are in the stands, as you mentioned. Good thing we got here early because there's not much room. There's a little room around us.
There's room around us.
No one likes us, but we'll see how that goes as the night goes on. And Blackhawks have a great fan support over there.
I might have more room in the stands than any other person in the stands.
You and me both. I think I got less than you, but
I could lay down and still not be able to have anybody touch me. All right, here we go.
Here we go. It's a short kick. It's going to be taken off at the 15. Bindal.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
30.
It's coming back.
Here comes the flag right away. So, your dog makes the way up to 40, but it looked like a block in the back.
So we're gonna.
I don't want to make fun of the ref right away. I can't. He just didn't want to walk that far. So that's why he did that.
So we're gonna come back to the 11.
10 yards from the 21 or 22, wherever he marks it at, and for the 1st and 10 for Blackhawks. And as we've talked all year long, it's been a field position game.
Right.
Mount Horeb week 1 dominated field position and dominated scoreboard. Since then, the Blackhawks kind of dominated field position and have dominated scoreboard. So we'll see what happens here. First possession from their 11-yard line. You're only 10 seconds in. is Gavin Sell. He will take the snap. He's got Brody Everts. Got that cleared up tonight. Tatum Holder says take the handoff. Hamstring and all. He'll cross the 15. Give him about 5-6 yards on first down. So good first down carry for Tatum Holder.
I feel like we 12 to the 16, so I think I give him 5.
11 to 16, yeah.
Oh yeah, 11 to.
Or 12 to 17, they call it. I don't know. Looks like halfway between the sticks. Gavin Sell takes snap. He's going to roll off to the right, speed right. Jukes. Blocked by Allmark. He's pushed out of bounds. There is number 56. That would be Nolan Comer.
He's a stud.
He is a stud. It'll be about 3rd and 4. Give Gavin a yard. 3rd and 4 on the QB sweep there. They get a yard.
So Comer looks like he's playing 56, right?
Yeah, he's a D-tackle.
He's playing interior to the field side.
Oh, that's a ball. That's offside.
There we go.
That's a first down. So the old speed sweep and clap the hands. Free 5 yards. And high school, you cross that line, it's automatic. First down. And with it, what? He's winding that clock before the chain even moves. Come on now, Whitehead. Give us a chance.
Penalty results.
First and 10, Blackhawks from 23. And now he's going to stop it because they're not ready yet.
Officials timeout.
Son comes in and says, Dad, slow down. Look at my shoes.
Yeah, we'll get a zoom in on those at some point.
Eventually, yes. 2 weeks in a row we got father-son reffing through. Snap.
Oh, draw. Yep.
Taden.
Taden's trying to wait for his lineman.
He's patient, and it almost looked as though that was a true start there. It was kind of like waiting. He's like, I didn't know.
Right.
He kind of goes, oh, shoot.
It'll be 2nd down.
Taden was saying, hey, go Drew, but still, gain of 4 on first down, so 2nd and 6. Offensive line, we'll mention him here shortly, but quick pass out to Monacan. Block, not in the back.
Bell's pass complete to Monacan.
Pick up about 4 yards, it'll be 3rd and 2. So I believe right to left we go Murdoch, Stark, and center would be Phelps. Left guard would be Aho. Left tackle would be Andrew Thompson, correct?
Yep.
So again, coming off of a record-setting rushing game, those 5 along with number 4 Jimmy
Krapelnicki. All right, so try to draw him off again.
Trying to play 3rd and 1 here. Opening possession here in Ellsworth. Starting on their own 11-yard line. Snap, Haller up the middle. Gets hit right away. It's
I think
good.
he's going to
He's
get
got
it,
the
though.
first down. Give him 2 yards. It's a first down. As the fans here think it's 4th down, but unfortunately for them, he's across the line again.
He only got
It'll be a
one.
first down,
but
Blackhawks.
he averages about 10 yards a carry on the season. He's got 10 yards tonight through 3 carries.
So here we are, three minutes into the game. We're not even across midfield here. What's going on, Coach Kiefer? Let's go. Pick it up here.
It's really slowed down here.
How are we supposed to get to 50 on this pace? Gavin's going to roll to the right. He's going to step back. Pump fake. Throws. And throw down at the feet of Brody Everts. Ooh.
It'll be 2nd down.
So I did get a phone call today, and someone asked me, are you ready for the game? And I'm like, hold on a second. It was Justin Everts who called me.
Okay.
I'm like, how do you say your last name?
Ever like 4 ever.
He's like, yeah, exactly what he said.
Okay.
He's like, Nygaard, you should know that.
What?
But apparently I convinced you it was Everts. So, but now it's Everts. So anyway, Everts, intended receiver.
Here we go,
now
guys.
Sweep. No, it's actually
Oh.
on the middle.
The balls, they're calling him down.
Call him down. It's going to be about a gain of about 6. It'll be a 3rd and 4 here. 8.5 minutes to go. Opening possession, Blackhawks.
The way his body jerked looked like he might have been potentially grabbed by the face mask. I couldn't tell if it was
It'll be second down.
face mask or
Third down.
collar. Yeah, 3rd and medium.
3rd and 4. So we talk about this offense here. Jeremy, in the last 3 weeks, how many times have we punted?
I think just twice.
Oh, I would say twice.
Yeah, 0-1-1 I think is.
And so, I mean, weird territory here. It's going to be Gavin taking on the right side.
You're
He's
not punting now.
Across the 45 up to 46. He's brought down there. And I don't know. Number 25, Michael Holst says, hey, you stay on the ground, but I don't know if I should do that right now.
Tackled by Anderson and Holst.
First down, Blackhawks. Great first possession here, Jeremy. We talked about backing up to your own 11-yard line. Right now they've moved it out, if nothing else.
They flipped the field.
35 yards. But here they sit, 1st and 10 from the 46. Gavin back to pass. He's going to roll up to the
Oh,
left.
that sucks.
Fall down on the 30-yard line. That'll be a loss of 16 yards. And this is not something that they're used to, and as well as we talked about years past, this is not something that they are really good at overcoming. It's now a 2nd and 26.
Yeah, 25 I think.
25.
Oh, they. I mean, is it 26?
They marked it on the 31-yard line, so it would be a 15-yard loss for Gavin.
Just like that, he's 4 rushes for -2 yards. And that's a thing that doesn't happen on turf.
Right. Well, you wouldn't like to think, but he's got one-on-one down here with Brody. He can roll out, draw. Tate's gonna come this way. He's gonna go up to maybe the 34-yard line, pick up a couple yards. It's gonna be 3rd and very long for the Blackhawks. Their opening possession, taking up almost half the first quarter here.
Anderson and Teeman Hoyer on the stop. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 21.
Yeah, this isn't exactly the look that BW is like, okay, we got something for that.
Well, they do, but unfortunately, it's not like I just don't think it's with this guy at quarterback.
Right.
I mean, and a first possession is tough to. You can't just throw a different quarterback in there. Not saying that he can't pick it up or anything like that, but it's gonna be a flea flicker.
Oh, double reverse.
Bunch of them.
Screen pass?
And then throw it back to him. So it started off with him. He's gonna cross midfield. They're gonna pick up a bunch of yards, but it's gonna be down about the 49-yard line of Ellsworth. So
Bell's pass complete to Veenendahl.
it started out with Veenendahl with the handoff.
Yeah.
He gave it to Monacan. Monacan gave it to Sell. Sell threw it back to Dawson Veenendahl.
Yep. And so we're now 4th and 5, so gain of 16.
And it looks like the Blackhawks are ready to go for it. And Ellsworth is in punt formation, return formation, and they're not ready for this. They might need to time out quick, but they quick recover.
Oh,
we get away with the false start
we
there.
absolutely did.
Brody got away with the false start here down on our front side. And it's time out by Coach Kiefer. So wasn't ready for that. Brody might have got away with the false start, but here we are, 5:16 to go in the first half. 0-0 opening possession.
Want to thank all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV. Timmerman Realty, Nielsen's Foods, St. Croix Garage Doors, Firehelm Langer, Flagship Ford, Wisconsin Credit Union, OEM Fabricators, CW Garage Door Distribution, Baldwin Lightstream, Federer Jewelers, Halverson Concrete Solutions, A-Star Concrete, Strikers Lanes and Sports Bar, The Smokehouse, Schaefer Financial Services, Bumper to Bumper, White Cap Financial Advisors, DMS Repair, Lakes Gas, Venus Bar and Grill, Village Pharmacy, TMS Auto, Pete's Construction, Fern's Lawn Care, American Family Insurance, Justin Nygaard Agency, and St. Croix Custom Apparel. Thank you to all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV. So after facing a 4th and 21, Coach Kiefer reaches into his bag of.
3rd and 21.
Did I say that, or did I say 4th and 21?
That's okay. That's good.
3rd and 21. Coach Kiefer reaches into his bag of tricks with a double reverse screen pass to get to 4th and manageable, and now
Call a punt to punt, or timeout to punt.
the Hawks are going to punt the ball.
So maybe and I kind of blame you
Snap
a
the
little
ball.
bit here.
Snap the ball. Snap the ball.
Because you always said you should try and draw them outsides before you use a timeout. So maybe he listened to you
Yeah,
after coach's corner there.
we'll see if
Little snap. Punt is away. It's going to come down here. Bounce at 25. And it's going to be pushed at about the 21-yard line. So the Blackhawks Managed to move the ball about 40 yards on the opening possession. However, they are turned over on downs, and Ellsworth will have their first possession. 5:06 to go in the first quarter.
DMS Repair is a repair shop located northeast of Baldwin off Highway 63, repairing all makes and models. They have all new EFI diagnostic equipment to repair all machines. If you're a do-it-yourselfer, when it comes to repairs or need accessories such as riding gear or add-ons to your machines, DMS Repair offers a discount on all parts and accessories.
So we talk about how penalties again. You know, we would have had the ball roughly about 30-some-yard line.
Yeah, the 40 we returned it to.
So you talk about those 30 yards. You put that on to where we were at. We definitely go for it then on fourth down.
Yep.
Instead, we most of all 40 yards and punt, and now we give them 5 free yards here. As Coach Kiefer is saying, hey, just because he jumps doesn't mean he's offside.
Right. Although on offense, when we jumped, it wasn't offsides, so it's not really one that we can.
Yeah, he's just, or he's saying, hey, you know what? I should have made that 5-foot putt and not give Don Turman $1. I don't know.
I think I saw the governor over there on the sideline. Oh, we're gonna get a pass.
Stoltenberg back throws. Guys, receiver, number 5.
And the ball's on. It's gonna be a touchdown.
That's touchdown. That's going the other way. That is Vienendahl into the end zone. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Just like that, we have a fumble. We have recovery. And that is the Dane Train?
I think it was.
That's Dane Train. Is in the program again.
Dane
Train, Vienendahl with the recovery. And it's quiet over here. It's 6-0 Blackhawks.
Yeah, that's crazy. 34-yard. We're going to call that a fumble.
And here comes the 2-point conversion. So they're going to shift. So let's see. We're going to come this way. We're coming this way right now with Sell. We only got 3 guys this way. Sell's going to take the snap, and he's going to come this way with it.
Or Dane's going to walk into the outside.
Walk on the outside.
We don't have it figured out like anybody else. Can you tell me who caught that ball?
I can, as I'm watching here on my phone here. The number 5.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he just lost
right
it.
There, yeah.
Show it to him.
Let's see. Got hit. Ripped it out of his hands. He didn't drop it. He took it.
Yeah.
For over 38 years, OEM Fabricators has been your one-stop shop for medium to heavy-duty custom critical metal fabrications used globally to make equipment for the construction, mining, oil and gas, and agriculture industries. A Wisconsin Manufacturer of the Year winner, our certified family-friendly workplace employs 280 Wisconsin team members in Woodville, Neillsville, and Phillips. If you're looking for a unique opportunity, we offer flexible schedules 7 days a week and a variety of metalworking skill sets. To learn more, check out our website at www.oemfab.com. That's www.oemfab.com. OEM Fabricators, manufacturing like we mean it. You also got a...
First of all, let me jump in real quick. That Dane the Train Vienendahl touchdown was brought to you by Pac-Man's Concrete.
There we go.
All your concrete needs, get a hold of Nick or Jason at 612-804-5222. And I will say that going back to that 2-point conversion, if we look at that on tape, I will be willing to bet that Coach Kiefer says that should be a Sell snap and go right. But nonetheless, it's Blackhawks 8, Panthers 0. After the quick turnover, Dane the Train Vienendahl. And the Panthers will have their second possession, trailing 8-0.
Yeah, maybe could read a quick one here. Flagship Ford is your source for new and used Ford cars, trucks, SUV parts, service, and more in the Baldwin area. Our goal is to provide the best possible service to our customers and make sure your car buying experience is second to none. We're conveniently located at 850 Fern Drive in Baldwin.
All right, and we're set to go.
I'd give it to Anderson here.
Jack Stoltenberg Jr. Junior quarterback for the Panthers here. There is a flag, quick. And it is an offsides on the offense.
So is that just...
Must have been a lineman lined up in the neutral zone or something, I'm guessing. So 1st and 15 for Stoltenberg and Panther offense. The rusher be number 22, Braden Anderson.
He's a
his fullback.
Big physical kid.
Yeah. Stoltenberg in the shotgun. Take the snap. He's going to throw it this way.
Roll.
He's got to roll. Big receiver. He was injured the first couple of games. He picks up that penalty yards plus more. First down. Panthers out to the 43-yard line. George Roll, Jr. They don't have the height and weight listed, but he's definitely put on some weight, that's for sure.
Yeah, I got to
guess 6'5", 220.
I was gonna guess more like 6'6" or 6'7".
Sorry.
But
you stand next to the kid that was 4'2". I'm sorry, I couldn't tell. Stoltenberg take the snap. It'll be Anderson. He's gonna be out close to midfield, crosses midfield. Gives him about 7 or 8 on first down. Panthers. Second possession after it was a quick pass, and wasn't even a fumble. It was Dane just took it out of his hands and said, "I'll take this and I'll take 6."
Yeah, and credit the official for not blowing that one dead, because I think that would have been an easy one. It was clearly out.
Which we saw last week,
Yep.
which was kind of, hey, forward possession, progress stopped. And up the middle, Anderson, another first down. He's across the 45, down to about the 44-yard line of the Blackhawks. Finally brought down by number 56. That is Drew Stark.
And that's going to be what this team does, and that turnover is going to be a big deal. You force us to punt, and then you give it right back on the turnover.
I mean, you take that one play away, and now we're basically 3 minutes to go in the game, 0-0 right now, and they're driving.
Right.
So, Panthers 1st and 10 from the 44. Motion, fake, roll out.
Wide open.
Full back in the flat. First down. Down inside the 30. That was number 44. That's Carl Tuff. Inside the 30. Panther first down.
And we've certainly struggled in the throw game defensively. And so for them to come out and have called 3 passes and 2 rushes.
Yeah.
But and had success when running too. I mean, that's only going to open more things up.
That's I think if you asked Coach Kiefer, you said let's put the ball in the hands of Stoltenberg. Keep it out of Henderson, who's got the ball here.
Can't tackle him high.
He'll have almost a first down again. Down about the 20-yard line. They might be about a yard short, but give him about 9 or so.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to tackle him up high. That is going to be a...
Braden Anderson. 2nd and 1 for the Panthers. And Ellsworth knows that, but yet still, hey, we'll take our chances with Stoltenberg throwing in the air.
Yeah, I definitely pass on 2nd and short yardage.
You pass on any down,
That's not true.
And he does pass. He's got a blindside blitz,
Oh,
and down he goes Gavin South from the blindside. We're going to bring him down about 34-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and long, about 14 yards or so.
Yep.
Gavin came blindsided.
And like I said, that's why on 2nd and short, just get the first down.
3rd and 12 for the Panthers here. 4 down territory. We are a minute and a half or so to go with the first quarter. We have a very, very low-scoring game.
And the comments that we can hear around us are, why do you do that on 2nd and short? Well, if you don't take a sack, the worst thing you can do is have an incomplete screen.
And it's hit as it throws.
It's roll.
It's roll.
Can't tackle him high.
There's a flag down. Though.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
We'll see if the lineman was downfield maybe, because
it shouldn't have been, because it was a...
We'll see what... I see him tap his head saying that was a lineman downfield, so... As we watch it back here,
was he... If he catches the ball behind the line, though, he's legal.
Which was about the 32. He definitely caught it at the 30, so he caught it beyond the line of scrimmage.
So
which
it's a good call.
Line, now, in high school, if the linemen are downfield, as long as you catch it behind the line of scrimmage,
Correct.
you're fine.
Correct.
He caught it at 30. Therefore, that would be illegal. 3rd and 17. Nice flag by the head linesman over there. We don't compliment refs very often. I will.
You compliment refs all the time.
I know.
And I just say how hard it is.
Stoltenberg and the Panthers there, a minute to go in the first quarter, trailing 8-0 to the Blackhawks. Both teams 2-0.
No, they got a 3rd and 17 to deal with. 3rd and 16.
Drops back,
maybe.
got a little pressure up the middle, throws deep, and it's going to fall incomplete. There's no interference there. Both players are going for the ball. Colson was the intended receiver. Was Dawson did all the coverage, and it looks like they might try and punt him, pin him deep, which might be a good idea here. I mean, I hate to say
It's a field position
4 down
thing,
territory, but I mean, 4th and 16 is a lot different than 4th and 6, 4th and 7. Or now if you can punt, I mean, worst case scenario is you punt it and you gain 16 yards.
Right.
You're hoping to pin them back. However, you do
Gavin's
also
dangerous.
have number 3, Gavin Sell back there,
He's dangerous.
kind of itching, going, hey, I got a lot of energy right now still.
Ooh,
High
high
snap.
snap.
And
Oh.
the punt was off. It is going to bounce into the end zone with the Blackhawks. Will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, leading 8-0 with 44 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Firehelm Langer is a CPA firm with offices in Baldwin, Ellsworth, and River Falls. At Firehelm Langer, our clients are our top priority. We offer the skills and expertise of a large CPA firm combined with the personal attention and responsiveness of a smaller firm. When you partner with us, we take the time to get to know you, understand your goals, and build a lasting professional relationship. We invite you to turn to us at Firehelm Langer for bookkeeping services, payroll services, financial projections, tax preparation, tax planning, and all of your accounting and tax needs.
So I do believe that Gavin did wait for a fair catch. Now it's different in high school. He cannot block.
He cannot block.
After he waits for that.
That's in all levels.
If he does.
If you call for a fair catch, you cannot
Oh,
block.
really? Okay, I didn't think of the pro. I thought the pros you could still.
I don't think so.
Anyway, 1st and 10, Blackhawks on 20, their second possession. Speed motions can be a give. Sweep. Gonna get out to about the 23, 24-yard line.
Garrett Nelson.
Yeah, it was Garrett Nelson.
Oh, we got laundry.
There's more laundry. There's the 4th or 5th flag here tonight.
Sixth
Okay,
flag.
I ran out of fingers, sorry. And they're moving the flag, which usually means it's on the offense. Usually means it's a holding or a block in the back. Holding from the 20. Back them up. It'll be 1st and 20 from the 10.
Papers.
So 2 possessions for the Blackhawks. The first one started on 11 because of the penalty. This one's going to start on the 20, but it's going to be 1st and 20 from the 10.
But we have a play for this.
Yes, we do.
We have a play for being 90 yards from the end zone.
I don't know what it is. Because it's not going to happen right now. I just got a feeling that he might throw it deep to Brody Everts for a touchdown, but that's besides me. Instead, he's going to keep. Going to try and make a guy miss. Across 15, get about to the 18-yard line or so. Pick up about 8 yards on the cell. On the fake to Nelson. Heinrichs on the tackle.
Yeah, that was
2nd and 12.
That was Gavin. He gave his little east-west move, and the guy was back on his heels and didn't move. So instead of trying to run around him, Gavin just ran into him, knocked him back, took that extra forward progress, and
we'll see if the Blackhawks take one more snap as we get down to 7 seconds or so here.
I don't think so.
They do. Gavin's going to roll to his left. He's got a pass. He's got Jimmy wide open. He's going to throw it to him.
There we go.
He catches it at 35, 40. Jimmy Karpernicki crosses the 45, and we will end the first quarter. It's going to be a 1st and 10 Blackhawks from about the 46-yard line, leading 8-0 here in Ellsworth via a Dane Train Vienendahl fumble recovery for a touchdown.
So we went from the 18 to the 46. So we're going to call that again a 28. So Jimmy has now, he had one catch earlier for in the first game for negative yards.
Oh.
So now we've
welcome to positivity.
That's
Jimmy.
right. All right, I got a long one to read. It is slipping my fingers here. Are you financially prepared for the big game of life? Whitecap Financial Advisors wants to help you with your game plan. Just like no two teams are the same, no two investors are the same. Here's the play-by-play. Together we will 1, make the plan, 2, work the plan, 3, review the plan. Whitecap Financial Advisors specializes in investment management, financial and retirement planning, life insurance, and education funding. Call today to set up your no-cost, no-obligation appointment at their Roberts or Turtle Lake location, 715-760-9001. From the roughest seas to the highest peaks, Whitecap Financial Advisors will be with you every step of the way. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Osaic Wealth is a separately owned, and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independently of Osaic Wealth.
All right, so first quarter, Jeremy Nygaard, 8 points scored total.
Yeah, a little bit different than 7 days ago.
But yet, again, we didn't want to try and say that, but we felt like that was going to be the theme here. And this is only our second offensive possession.
Here we go, counter.
Counter, and it's being met in the backfield. Caden Haldorf, he's thrown down right away by Nolan Comer.
Yep, that's a name we're going to hear a lot.
We lost about 5 or 6. So Comer comes off the edge here, or he's up the middle, I believe. Him and Anderson both. Anderson.
Yeah, and it was counter their way, and so that's the hard task. He gets up the field so quickly.
He sees that pole and he's in.
Yep, and you can't get to him.
Second and long, quick pass out to Halma. Sorry. That's out.
Dawson Bindall.
Dawson Bindall. Incomplete. Third and long for the Blackhawks.
So we used to have a play in the playbook a handful of years ago where it would be like break contain to one side and then roll back the other way. And I would really like to see.
They used to always to the left-hand side, though, so which is the narrow side of the field. Instead,
it's Gavin Sprinkle, and he's going to get to the edge.
45, 50.
There we go,
45,
Gavin.
40. Gavin has a first down inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. QB sweep. First down, Blackhawks.
Yeah, that's a quick 19.
That's a very quick 19. Mark him at the 39. Phelps is ready to snap the ball, but there's no one ready yet. He's like,
literally nobody else.
He turned and he's like, I'm good. Wait. I'm missing Aho and Stark next to me. I can't snap it yet.
Well, and it's interesting because we don't huddle, but everybody was like at the hash.
Overlooking that, like,
yeah.
Hey, what are we doing?
It's like that's not the pace we played at.
Snap. Gavin up the middle.
Disconnect.
He's going to be down about the 46-yard line or so. Pick up about 3 yards. Second and 7.
Stop by Comer.
Comer on the tackle.
Second out.
So we talk about, I mean, eventually you score 6 touchdowns, you got to draw some attention. I don't care who you are.
Right.
So now is attention getting to Taden, and now suddenly it's going to be Gavin keeping. This time it's Taden up the middle. Taden says, I'll go for a first down. Just about the 25-yard line. Mark it at 27. First down. So scratch what I was just saying there.
Yeah, and that's what's hard because it's
pick your poison.
Yeah. Yep, and you're and the type of offense and these run plays, a lot of them are read plays. So it's you're going to take what the defense gives you. And I do think, as you mentioned, he's got to get some attention, but the alternative is what Gavin does in the open field.
Taden's going to take the ball up the middle. He's got good yards in the first down. Darn close to another first down, close to 15. Second about a yard, down about 17 again. We'll take 9.
Second out.
So again, this possession started at the 20, but the first play was a hold, so almost the 10-yard line. Nelson in motion to be hauled up this way. Gonna bounce outside. Round the left side was his way last week. Unfortunately, this time he's met there by number 88. That was Pullman.
Yeah, now 3rd and 5.
Third and about 4
That's why.
yards.
You know what? That's why you pass the ball 1 second. So.
What happened when they passed on second?
Well, they got sacked. You just can't take a sack.
Okay. Just don't take negative yards. Whatever.
Yeah.
Bottom line is don't take negative
Yeah.
yards. Okay.
You want do what you got to do
3rd
to
and 4
be
for
positive.
Blackhawks. Only their second possession here. So pump fakes.
He
Let's
had him
go
in the
deep.
middle. Oh,
He's got a touchdown. Oh,
Did he do
nice
it?
timing catch.
Oh.
Incomplete. That was Brody Everts.
just
Good
out
pump
of reach.
fake. I thought he had it. He did have him.
I thought he had Jimmy.
4th and 4.
I thought he had Jimmy down the middle, and then he definitely had Everts, and a little too much power on that one.
Good pump fake. Good move. 4th and 4. From
So this is the part where it's like, get up on the line, get up on the line. You're calling the timeout, right?
Yeah.
Let Gavin do his theatrics.
Oh, Brody just off his fingers.
St. Croix Garage Doors provides Western Wisconsin with top quality garage door sales, service, and installation. We proudly serve Baldwin, Woodville, Hudson, Richmond, River Falls, Stillwater, Menominee, and surrounding areas. Give Brian a call today at 715-781-8989 for a quote, install, or service. Nielsen's Foods has been serving community since 1903. We offer full-service caribou coffee, bakery, deli, and meat departments. We pride ourselves with our award-winning Nielsen's Market Meats and our friendly staff. Nielsen's vision is to build a strong family of customers and employees by delivering superior service to our customers, offering employee growth opportunities, reinvesting in our stores, and serving in our communities.
4th and 4 for the Blackhawks when we come back here. They're lead 8-0 here. 8.5 minutes to go in the first half here in Ellsworth. Beautiful night for football. There's their drone up there again on the north side over there.
See, I thought that wasn't legal, but I guess I'm wrong. Where's Comer? He's to the
our side.
to the boundary.
To our side, right over top of
I'm
Aho.
running Gavin sweep to the
Right.
to the field. Gavin sweep to the field. I'm going to motion back this way, and then I'm going to run Gavin sweep to the field.
Jimmy moves in a little bit. Caden switches sides. Jimmy sweep to the outside. Wiedendahl cuts up
He's
the
going
middle.
to get
He's got
it.
the first
He's
down.
going to get it.
He's down into the 15-yard line. First down, Blackhawks. So you're right. They're going to go away from first and 10 from the 15.
That was Dane Wiedendahl, right?
Yes, Dane Train. Not Dane, Dane Train.
The Ellsworth 15-yard line.
First and 10, a very long possession here for Blackhawks. Again, only their second possession of the day here. First one they drove and then a punting. Snap, Holdorf rather. Carry, good yards on first down. Inside the 10, down to about the 8 or so.
Brought down by a pack of Panthers.
Second and 3. Give Taden 7 more. Coming off a career day. So, claps. Speed sweep. Nelson going to go out of bounds. I think he's got a first down about the 5-yard line or so.
Nelson, the ball
They're
carrier.
going to mark it. And he's going to say, I don't know. We're getting phone numbers here quick.
You're going to call it third down.
Third and about
inches.
very short. Now, this we talked for a couple years about the benefit, not benefit, but the disadvantage of being shotgun all the time is the lack of the QB sneak.
Correct.
However,
That's Gavin Sell. It doesn't have to be sneaky.
You got Gavin Sell following Taden Holdorf for an inch and a half here for 2 chances. I like my chances. Or just give it to Taden. Up the middle, gonna back up.
Oh, wow.
Spin around. That's that wrestling move right there.
Yeah.
Down. I was kind of joking around with Coach Fink last night at the volleyball game. I said, "Hey, I hear Holdorf's going out for basketball next winter too." He kind of laughs.
First and goal for the Blackhawks.
They got him down at about the 4, huh?
First and goal, Blackhawks, leading 8-0 here in Ellsworth. Closing out halfway through the second quarter.
See, now, This is where I say, if you have that 2-point conversion that's
not
so
do it now?
effective, why
What?
not just do it now?
Because of danger. Why not throw it up to Monacan? Oh, he dropped it again. Braden's kind of had. I'm not knocking him because he's gonna come through, but he's had a few that both offensive and defensive. I think he would like back.
Right.
I'll say that he would like him back.
Yep.
And that might be one of them.
Yeah, I
Still.
think he was more concerned about trying to get both feet down. He only needs one.
Also, we talk about again back week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. We talked about Gavin as a quarterback. You can't put it in a better spot.
That was a good ball.
So, Graydon saying, throw me that same thing. I got it this time, and this is going to be a speed sweep to the right.
Where's Comer?
There's nothing out to the right now. Haldorf's going to go out to the right, and Haldorf's going to walk into the end zone with the
It's a
flag.
hold.
Waldorf, the ball carrier, with the touchdown. There is a flag on the play.
That the problem with that is that's a designed to be an
He called it
interior
defense?
run.
Did he call it a defense?
No,
Yeah, he did.
no.
Oh, he switched around.
It's designed to be an interior run, so you're trying to block the guy out, and then all of a sudden you bounce outside. The defender turns, and you're pulling on a jersey. That's supposed to be inside. He's supposed to go inside 52, and instead he cuts it out. And that's what's you don't put that on the lineman because you try to get inside and drive.
As much as he called Murdoch, that's Murdoch. If he's gonna get a penalty, he's next time he's gonna be like, okay, I'll hold him. If you're gonna give me a call penalty, I'll hold him next time. But anyway,
He's gonna say if I'm gonna get another penalty, I'll make it worth 15.
second and goal from the 15 now for Blackhawks. Up the middle goes Gavin. Gavin's gonna get it all back. Down inside the 5,
And
here comes
another
flag.
flag. And they're gonna get Murdoch again.
Brought down by Anderson.
Illegal block in the back.
There is another flag on the play.
So we'll see what this one is for here. Is
Illegal block in the back on Murdoch.
down to the 4. Personal foul, face mask. First foul on defense. So that'll be half the distance to the goal.
Oh, because Murdoch had his arms up like he was getting, like he was gonna get called for something. Oh yeah, he.
Results an automatic first down. First and goal for the Blackhawks at the Ellsworth 2-yard line.
Well, regardless, it's a first and goal from the Blackhawks on 2, and I like our chances here. 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Leading 8-0 Ellsworth. Very quiet crowd on our side. It's kind of nice. Gavin's going to follow Haldorf. Gavin's going to walk into the end zone. Gavin Sell. Blackhawks 14.
Gavin Sell with the
Panthers
carry.
0. That's a drive.
Oh yeah.
And so
90 with penalties.
yeah, again,
90 plus penalties. 80 plus
they
penalties.
drove, and unfortunately they had I believe it was a penalty that brought them back to 4th and long, which meant they had to punt in plus territory.
Right.
We talked about maybe, and again, this is going to be Gavin to the right. This is Gavin to the right all day, Gavin. Take it, go one-on-one. Let's have some fun. Thank you. Touchdown.
There it is.
You doubting me?
Well, he got held up.
I mean, come on. You can grab my jersey all you want. I'm taking 2 points, Kevin Sell. 16-0 Blackhawks. 6:33 to go here in Ellsworth.
Members of Wisconsin Credit Union can access account information and take care of most everyday banking needs via Wisconsin Online, the mobile app, and text banking. Immediate access to your Wisconsin accounts is also available 24 hours a day via touchtone phone. Visit them at wisconsincu.org to learn more. Stay warm and cozy this winter with Lakes Gas, your hometown source for reliable propane. Located in Roberts or Hager City, Lakes Gas is a local family-owned propane company who is focused on keeping their customers warm and communities thriving. Visit www.lakesgas.com and see what the Lakes Gas difference is all about.
All right, so 2 possessions each is all we've had right now, and we're 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Blackhawks kind of moved the ball a little bit. Over possession, luckily, because they started at their 10-yard line. End up punting. Panthers completed their pass. Dane Train, Vienendahl ripped it away. Pick 6, if you will, or whatever you want to call it. Fumble 6.
Fumble. Yeah, it's got to be a fumble.
I'll take it 6.
It's a good kick.
Nice kick. It's going to bounce and go into the end zone automatically. We'll bring back out to 20, but I'll tell you what, I guarantee if you asked the Coach Kiefer and his staff, we'll start on the 20-yard line every time. We'll take it.
Yeah.
So.
And after getting used to those, seeing those the last couple of years,
Yeah.
that was Chase's first one.
So the Panthers will start their 3rd possession. 1st and 10 from the 20, 6:33 to go in first half, trailing 16.
Speaking of kickoffs, do you like the NFL's new dynamic kickoff?
I
Don't have a
mean,
feeling.
Don't have an opinion on that. I mean, this NFL's just I'm starting to lose it just only because I gotta have like 5 different channels now to watch NFL. Like,
Yeah.
and not different channels, sorry, different apps, if you will.
Oh,
Stoltenberg rolls out, pass going complete. I mean, I love the NFL. Nothing beats it. Everyone would say that, but you gotta have Prime. You gotta have
It'll be second down.
something else. You gotta have
Netflix.
This, you gotta have that. And,
Peacock.
and it's not a fans game anymore. It's a money game.
It's always been a money game.
Right. Well, it was completed. I'm sorry. I thought it was.
Oh, he caught it.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. It looked like it was Colson down, and it was almost deflected, but
Okay.
well placed.
So 2nd and 4 here for the Ellsworth Panthers. Stoltenberg, 3rd possession. Blackhawks shifting to the right. Motion. High. Here comes Anderson. Get brought down in the backfield.
Was that Anderson? Oh, someone
like it.
smaller.
It did look smaller, but
Number 2.
that was number 62, Drew
Anderson with the carry.
Vienendahl on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and the carry was by number 2, Nash Cool, a senior.
Yep.
He lost a yard.
He was the tailback there. Now it's Anderson. Stoltenberg drops back. He finds roll. Steps back. Makes the first guy miss. And he's going to be down about the 39-yard line. Goes roll. And, I mean, if you're a quarterback, there's nothing better than having a 6', 25-inch
Yeah.
wide receiver / tight end out there you can throw the ball to.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Who I mean, I remember him as you do from basketball as a freshman. Not saying he was small, but he put on some.
Yeah. He's a junior now, right?
Yeah, he's been in the weight room, that's for sure. That's
Yep.
what the weight room does for you folks right there. Quick little hand up the middle. Spun down, that's number 27. That is Heinrichs. Give him about 4 yards. Closing in on 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 16-0 Blackhawks. 2nd and 5 from the 44-yard line. Junior Stoltenberg. Quick pass, backwards pass.
Backwards to Colson. We're calling that a run.
That is a run. That is Colson. He's going to go for nothing. Brought down right away with Monacan. Give him a maybe. Well, there you go. Half a yard. 3rd and 5. 4.5 to go.
Is that TC?
Tom Carroll?
Yeah.
Yeah. High formation. Anderson in the back. Stoltenberg took a snap. He's going to give it to him. Up the middle. He's
Wow,
met
strong.
right away. And he is denied. That was Trevor Murdoch in the backfield, I believe.
Anderson on the carry.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Murdoch or Vienendahl, 1 and 2.
If you feel this slipping away, and you saw how close this was to getting blocked, and you saw what we just did going 90 on the last possession, do you have it in you to snap it to Anderson and see if he can get these 5 yards?
Yeah, absolutely. But you got to have the right formation. Snaps deep. Kick is away.
Oh,
That kick is going to be out of bounds
bad
at about
punt.
the 33-yard line. with 3:34 to go in the first half. Blackhawks leading 16-0, and they had the ball.
The market is changing. Take advantage of over 30-plus years of experience to guide you through it. Call Don at 715-684-9541 or Andrew at 715-928-0410. Timmerman Realtors for all your realty needs.
I mean, if you want to make 2 phone calls, sure. Call both. Otherwise, skip the first one. He's out golfing.
Yeah, he's told me he sold a house this week.
He sold a house?
So he took credit for it.
Did you meet a guy on a golf course and there's a house
It's possible.
for sale?
It's
I
I don't know. He didn't want to stick around and chat.
Quick, that's a
backwards.
backwards pass. They're waving it dead. They waved it incomplete. I don't know how they moved it dead, but.
Sells pass incomplete. Intended for Veenendahl.
So, incomplete pass.
100% backwards.
It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Blackhawks.
Yeah, and with 4 straight incompletions.
So 2nd and 10 for the Blackhawks with 3:29 to go here in the first half. Gavin, getting all motion, gonna give to him. Trying to get the edge. Haldorf, lead block. Veenendahl makes sides up, but he must step out of bounds around the 40.
Veenendahl with the carry.
The play just seemed like it took so long.
It'll be 3rd down.
But you gained 7.
Couldn't find it. I don't know if it took too long or what, but Haldorf can come this way on 3rd down. He's going to knock at the first down. Up on
you
41 with about 2:50 to go.
You got a punt, right?
Ellsworth does not use one of their 3 timeouts they have left here.
It'll bring up 4th down.
They might be waiting to see what, again, gamesmanship here of are you going to punt or not going to punt?
You got a punt.
You have to punt here, and he's just kind of waiting time. You have 1 timeout left.
Get him on the line. Get him on the line and try to draw him off.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it. You can.
I'll say it to him again this week.
I know.
What are we doing?
You did every week.
Hustle him up to the line. Clap a couple times. Send guys in motion.
Does it hurt any?
Nothing.
You have a dead play. Your line don't move.
Golly.
Instead, timeout. Blackhawks with 2:10 to go here in the first half, leading 16-0.
Bumper to Bumper is a locally owned and operated driving school located in Somerset, Wisconsin. We offer complete driver education and training consisting of online classroom, in-person classroom instruction, and behind-the-wheel training. So if you're getting ready to apply for your Wisconsin State driver's license, or if you're an adult and just need a refresher course, then Bumper to Bumper is here to help. Visit online at www.btbsdllc.com. That's www.btbsdllc.com. We got to talk to Zip in the booth about that one. Get him on the line. Try to draw him off.
Hurry up, clap it, and then you call your timeout. And
right, and if you
even if after 5 seconds we do that, they're not gonna jump.
Right,
But
and then
if
you don't
do
have
it right away.
And then you don't have to call timeout until the guy starts to. But if you go boom 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 like we can do,
like we have,
and then you're like, oh shoot, it's 4th and close. We got to get ready for this.
Even if you, I'd hate to say like in the future, but you throw Jensen out there at quarterback and just something weird to make the defense call timeouts.
Right.
Make them use a timeout. Nice punt here, a spiral. Down about 25. He's got it though. He's got plenty of room. Down across about the 40-yard line. That would be number 14.
Omar Colson.
That is Omar Colson. The Panthers will have it with just over 2 minutes to go. 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, and the thing is, if it's 4th and 3 or 4th and 4, if you try to hard count and you jump off, it doesn't hurt, right? It's 5 yards.
You mean offensively?
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you have a false start, like oops, which you shouldn't because you don't have a play called.
But if you do it so you clap and then send a guy in motion, try to simulate.
Yep.
All right, we got a pass.
Stoltenberg pump fake.
And we got Omar.
Nobody. There's a hold there. He's going to roll out the roll. He goes nowhere. Give him a yard or two. George Roll was a fourth catch maybe?
Third catch for 34 yards.
Complete to Roll.
Give him 4 there.
Tackle by
2nd and 6.
22nd down.
Panthers, I believe, have all 3 timeouts left.
And 6 for 7 passing, too.
Stoltenberg drops back. Gonna pump fake. He's looking at Roll. He's gonna throw deep this time. And out of bounds.
Pass incomplete.
3rd and
Now
6.
you got
1:27 to go.
You kind of got to be careful here because if you throw an incomplete pass, I mean, you got to punt, right?
Right. And then no matter what, Blackhawks are running the ball on first down.
Right. Well, what have you seen the Blackhawk defense be susceptible to in plays in
Screen?
That's what I'd be running. High percentage play. I mean, you'd be better off taking a sack, right, than an incomplete pass. We don't have any timeouts left.
Right. He's got slide out to his left. Snap. He's going to throw across the middle. Roll. There he is. He crosses the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. Clock stops momentarily with 1:22 to go.
Brought down by
Ellsworth looks off to the side, says, what do we got? And
but not before an Ellsworth Panthers.
there
First
goes the
down.
clock. 37-yard line.
10 for the Panthers at the Baltimore
Panthers.
Bill 37-yard line.
Stoltenberg takes the snap, drops back, throws this way to nobody.
Yeah, someone's down. Slipped.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Colson slipped on
Colson
a.
slipped.
Yep.
He slipped down by the sideline, guys. My apologies. 1:08 to go here in the first half. Ellsworth trying to march down to get within a score here.
And they have all their timeouts at their disposal.
They do. I haven't.
And they got an 80 or 95 down here stretching his legs like he's thinking about being a field goal kicker, I think.
He's listed only as a kicker.
There we go.
Nathan Augustine. 1:08 to go. 3 timeouts, Panthers. Stoltenberg drops back. He's going to throw across the middle. Knocked down. Nice play there by Monica.
Good
Knocked away.
defensive play.
Colson incomplete.
Colson was the intended receiver. Just got his left hand in there, I believe.
Yep.
Defended by Monica.
Kind of denied Colson any chance of hauling that in. So with 63 seconds to go. Now, this is dangerous territory here, too, because if you don't get on 3rd down, what do you do on 4th down, Jeremy? I mean, hypothetically, if you incomplete pass here on 3rd down.
You throw it to George Roll on 3rd down and 4th down.
Well, I mean, I would too, but is he even out there right now?
Yeah. No.
That's a false start down here.
Screen.
False start. They have eight linemen downfield.
Oh.
That's got to be an ultimate lineman downfield. Ball's in the
Ball was behind.
backs, but Roll's not even out there right now, I don't believe.
Oh, he wasn't.
He's right here on the sideline in front of number 6. So now fourth down with 55 seconds to go
punting the ball.
on the 37-yard line.
Yeah. There's some.
I mean,
The surrender index is high on this one.
with Roll on the sideline right now,
Colson on a
that's your
punt
best
for Ellsworth.
receiver.
Yeah.
They're going to punt it.
With
Or
3
at least line up to punt it.
With 3 timeouts.
Colson,
I mean,
we have no one deep right now. They're going to basically, we're saying, hey, make them punt it. Snaps high, hauls it in. The punt is away. It's going to bounce at the 15, 10, 5, and it's going to roll dead
Wow.
at the 5-yard line where they're going to let it stop with about 45 and a half seconds to go in the half.
At the
The
5-yard
Blackhawks will take over,
so
leading 16-0.
so the interesting thing at this point is we're going to be snapping the ball basically into the end zone, definitely running the ball, and they have 3 timeouts.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
We're going to be at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, so it's Tatum hold up for 95, you're saying?
Well, no, I'm saying if we
Tatum
don't.
hold up for 95.
Is that a call?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if he has that in the tank. But I just think if it's
I don't know
a
what you're thinking right
if
now.
it's a gain of 2 Ellsworth timeout, gain of 2 Ellsworth timeout, and then
What happens when Holdorf scores a touchdown here? Do we go for 2 or do we go for 1?
oh goodness sakes, we go for 2, but this is the definition of putting the cart in front of the horse.
Okay, it's going to be a sell up the middle. He's going to pick up a few yards, and
Are they going to call timeout?
it should be a quick timeout. He does
Nope.
pick up about 5 or 6, though. And
Tackled by Anderson.
I mean, even still, I'd take a timeout if you're Ellsworth. Like,
Nope. You're
Blackhawks are happy going. We get the ball
well,
first, correct?
run another play.
No. No, Ellsworth will get the ball first in the second
Correct.
half.
Correct.
So we do not need to run another play. Ellsworth not going to call a timeout. So
It's a pretty anticlimactic end to the half, the way I
first
was
half
envisioning it.
saw this is only the fourth possession, I believe, for the Blackhawks, if you want to call it a possession. So yardage-wise, down. Dane Train Vienendahl stripped the receiver
And that is the end
of the
first
opening
half.
pass for the Panthers.
Yep.
Took it in for 6.
Yep.
It was Waldorf in for 2 to make it 8-0.
Yep.
Then later it was Sell, I believe. No, yeah, Sell ran it in.
Yep.
And it was Sell on a 2-point conversion.
Correct. Did
Make
we
it
punt?
16-0.
Did we punt twice?
We did. We punted there. We punted twice, yes.
Yeah, I only wrote the one down.
So, anyway, 16-0 here in Ellsworth at halftime. We will be back here in about 12 minutes or so.
So again, stopping over the Lions Club.
All right, welcome back to what's soon to be half number 2 of this Middle Border Conference football game between the Baldwinville Blackhawks and the Ellsworth Panthers. BW up 16-0 at half. Game started with the Hawks punting to Ellsworth. Ellsworth completed a pass on their first play.
Wait a minute. We score 80 points in a half, and you make me try and recall the scoring, and suddenly there's only 16, and I don't get to do it anymore?
Well, you did it right before half.
Okay, go ahead.
So you already remembered it. You wanted to try that, man. You were crazy. First offensive play of the game for Ellsworth resulted in a completed pass and a strip 6 where Blackhawk corner Dane Train Wienendahl pulled the ball free, and Wienendahl proceeded to run 34 yards untouched into the end zone. Taden Halldorf took the direct snap on the 2-point conversion, got in on left end, and Hawks were up 8-0 with 4:54 left in the first quarter. Ellsworth and Baldwin-Woodville both had drives interrupted by penalties. The Hawks eventually took over at their own 20, backed up to the 10-yard line, and then proceeded to have a very good drive marching down the field and finishing with a Gavin Sell 2-yard touchdown. Followed that up with a Gavin Sell 2-yard or conversion run for 2 points. 16-0. Each team punted again then before the half, and that leads us to here where the Blackhawks will kick off to Ellsworth to start half number 2 with a 2-possession lead. Nick, what do you think?
I think it's been a different game. Obviously what you're used to and accustomed to from watching the first 4 weeks, but what I think Coach Kiefer would be very happy about is the time of possession right now, the drives that they've had.
Right.
The first drive, they started on the 10. They didn't score, but they flipped the field. And they put their defense in a good position and end up getting the ball back. Now end up back heels to the goal line again. Well, actually, they scored on that one. First defensive possession. The second possession, heels against the goal line again. 80-yard drive, which was essentially a 90-yard drive for a touchdown. But it was a lengthy drive. It wasn't a one-play drive. It wasn't a 3-play drive. A sustained drive.
Correct.
So I think Coach Kiefer would be very, very happy about that. I think defensively he's got to be happy they stopped Anderson on the run.
Yep.
Roll's been kind of successful and receiving the ball, but yet they'll take that right now. It is obviously, there's 0 points on the board right now for Ellsworth. So defensively, you got to be happy, and you're going into saying, hey, let's get a stop here, get a stop and get the ball, and then get a couple first downs and go from there.
Right. Yeah, I was a little surprised that Brayden Anderson didn't really figure into the offensive equation later in the half. He carried the ball 3 times early for 21 yards, and then didn't really touch it after that. He ended up with 4 carries for 21 yards. Ellsworth on the whole has only 13 yards on the ground on 8 attempts, 7 of 12 through the air for 81 yards, with George Roll being responsible for 4 of those catches and 51 yards. On the Blackhawks side of the ball offensively, Taden Halldorf 11 carries for 33 yards, Gavin Sell 10 carries for 46. A little misleading, one of his carries was a 15-yard loss when he tried to spin and lost his footing. So between the two of them, they have 79 yards. Dane Wienendahl with 12, Garrett Nelson with 2, and that puts the rushing at about 93-ish yards. Passing, Gavin is 3 of 8 for 49 yards. The long being Jimmy Kropelnicki's 28-yard gain on a 3rd and long, which extended that drive, I believe, at the end of the first quarter that they ended up scoring in the second. So, yeah, a good half defensively. I think, that's one thing we've talked about. The Blackhawks defense on the road has given up 58 and 42 points. The Blackhawks defense at home has given up 0. And so it's good to see the defense show up in half number 1 and hold Ellsworth 2 to no points. But
And I'll say that sitting on the Ellsworth side, it's pretty evident that they have 0 points right now. It's a very quiet side of this field right now.
Yep.
I mean, they haven't really marched the ball. They haven't really, not a lot to get up off their feet for right now in Ellsworth if you're a Purple fan. And hopefully this first possession can go their way. If you're a Blackhawk fan, keep that intact. Find a way to get a 3 and out, maybe 6 and out, whatever you want to call it. Get the ball back after maybe one first down. Keep this crowd quiet, and you have no problem winning a game with only 2 more possessions each in the half. So.
Right. Yeah, this is going to be a big possession to see where Ellsworth is mentally.
And Chase Ferndenzer with the kickoff again. Another nice kick.
Really good boot.
Really good boot. Down to about the 4-yard line. So I don't know if he changed his style or not, but it's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. So another kickoff finds the Ellsworth pin deep. They'll start their first possession inside the 20.
And there's that drone.
I mean, I just remember, again, 2 years ago, we heard that lion or that panther, obviously, it'd be roar a lot, and this
I'm not exactly sure what they used the Jaguar logo for a number of years, so it could be really any roaring animal.
But it's been very quiet and very just mellow over here as the Panthers have not done much offensively, but Stoltenberg is going to hand Anderson his hit right away.
Oh, there he goes.
Tackle.
Oh, wow. Touchdown saving tackle by Gavin Sell.
Gavin Sell rips shoe off. I don't know why. I mean, that's very courteous of him saying, hey, whose shoe is this for? I think maybe Gavin a year or two ago might have just thrown that shoe off the sideline and said, I don't know whose shoe this is, you go get it.
Yeah. Throw it off towards the Blackhawk sideline. So
it's anyone's. It was Brady Anderson's shoe. He's got it back on. Pick up of 8, 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Open possession here in the second half. Motion outside, up the middle of Anderson. Gavin meets him right there.
I don't think he got it.
Along with a bunch of Blackhawks, including number 54, Andrew Thompson.
You get the first? Are they going to get him the first?
Nope. Oh. This guy's stopping the clock. I saw that guy moving that way, so we'll stop the clock. They're going
to bring the chains in? I don't think so.
Nope. No need for the chains. First down, Panthers. So give Anderson 2 carries, 10 yards.
Thought it wasn't going to happen.
Right on cue. Here comes
Thought it wasn't going to happen.
That's Jaguar.
Oh,
fumble snap. Stoltenberg's going to, I believe, fall on it. Lose a couple yards. So if there's one thing you can't have if you're an Ellsworth Panther fan is negative plays right now. They've had a negative play when they were down marching, I believe their second possession that ended up punting on. Now here, you get a first down and fumble snap puts you 2nd and 11.
Yep, George Roll on the field after not being on the field in that late second quarter drive.
Our side here.
Gavin's bringing it.
There's a bunch of punch. Oh, Gavin's got it. That's a turnover. Gavin has the ball. It was knocked loose.
Who got him?
I believe that was number 12.
Or was it
Joe Jensen?
No, I think it was Brody Everts.
Everts? 18? Everts gets him? I don't know, but some furniture's getting thrown around here as the Ellsworth fans turn around.
I think the light.
Blackhawk,
the light just fell out of the thing behind us.
The little excitement here in the coaching booth behind us is the Panther fans say, hey, settle down. But that turnover brought to you by Pac-Man's Concrete. All your concrete needs, get a hold of Nick or Jason at 612-804-5222. I think it was Carl. Carl was dancing up there or something, maybe. Snap up the middle, Halldorf. He's going to get across the 20.
Halldorf on the carry.
Give him 3 yards. Carl's going to get escorted out of here.
Tackle by Johnson.
So, my quick question, I don't know if you tuned into Keeper Corner, is Carl included in that coaching race?
Nope.
Okay.
He would lose.
I just want to know if Coach Keeper can add one more to his list.
No, Coach Keeper would beat Carl.
Okay. Speed sweep, Viendahl going to cut it up inside. Oh, misses a block by Halldorf, but Viendahl is going to go inside the 15. It's going to be third and about 2 or so for the Blackhawks, who turned over the Panthers on their first possession. Here we are, 9 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Down about the 15-yard line. This is not what you need if you're an Ellsworth Panther fan.
Nope.
Third and 2. I mean, it's again, we talked about how they want to slow the game down. Now, that's definitely offsides. I think if you're looking back at the ball,
it's funny how you can draw a team offsides on a short yardage situation to move the sticks.
I can't wait till Keeper's Corner next week. I'm going to hear about this for 15 minutes.
Yep.
And you know what? Rightfully so.
Yeah. Well, hey.
5-yard penalty, first down. Blackhawks. White Hat says, start that clock, please. I got places to be. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. First and goal from the 9, Blackhawks. After the strip sack. Gavin pump fakes. Touchdown.
It's not going to work.
He is going to find the edge. Gavin Sell, 9 yards, and it's 22-0. Blackhawks. The sideline got really quiet.
Yes, it did.
Except for the lights falling behind us.
There's still one up. There's still one in there, though, if Carl wants to break that one. Carl's clean. Carl's got the broom out right now, just like at home.
He's handed it to someone. He's like, Trinity, here you go.
No.
Sarah, Trinity, anybody.
Here it is. What are we going to get?
It should be Gavin to the right again. You got 3 guys over there. We have 3.5 over there. It should be Gavin to the right now. Instead, Tatum's going to take it.
Going to get right to this. How about the block by Jimmy? Jimmy Kropelnicki just took. He's having pancakes for breakfast.
And Tatum Halldorf, only 2 this time for Tatum, but he'll take 2 more any way he can get them. It's 24-0 Blackhawks.
Yep. Want to thank all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV: Timmerin Realty, Nielsen's Food, St. Croix Garage Doors, Firehome Langer, Flagship Ford, Wisconsin Credit Union, OEM Fabricators, CW Garage Door Distribution, Baldwin Lightstream, Fenner Jewelers, Helverson Concrete Solutions, A-Star Concrete, Strikers Lanes and Sports Bar, The Smokehouse, Schaefer Financial Services, Bumper to Bumper, White Cap Financial Advisors, DMS Repair, Lakes Gas, Phoenix Bar and Grill, Village Pharmacy, TMS Auto, Pete's Construction, Fern's Lawn Care, American Family Insurance, Justin Aggert Agency, and St. Croix Custom Apparel. Thank you to all of our sponsors here at Blackhawk TV.
Yeah, so Blackhawks kick off to start the second half, get their second turnover of the game, and short field, and they make do with that quickly. It is a Gavin Sell 9-yard touchdown run, capped off with Dayton Halldorf for 2. We talked about how we left some points on the board last week, only going 7 for 14, I believe it was, on that 2-point conversion.
Really good kick.
Bounces to 5. Going to be brought down from behind at about the 34-yard line. But again, last week 7 for 10 on 2-point conversions. This week 3 for 3. Huge difference, because now it's a 3-possession game, but essentially it's a big 3-possession game.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if they score a touchdown and don't convert, it's still a 3-possession game.
Correct. And we talked about how they wanted to shorten this game. It's tough to shorten the game when you're down 3 to 4 possessions with less than a half of the game to go.
Yep, we're gonna see Stoltenberg throwing the ball.
So Blackhawks D pitching there. Another shutout so far up the middle is going to be Anderson. Rather, he's going to cross the 40. Going to pick up the first down across the 43-yard line, down about the 44-yard line. Finally, Murdoch brings him down. Give Anderson 11. And with it being 8.5 to go in the third quarter, you can't change your strategy completely if you're Ellsworth. It's maybe a little bit, you're tweaking it a little here and there, but yet you still got to give your horse the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and if he can get 11, that's just as good as anything else, right? First down, clock stops.
Up the middle. And then across midfield. Going to get about 9 this time. The thing you can't do is bite yourself. I don't know why the clock's stopping here. Home court advantage. New superintendent must have something to do with that. You can't kick yourself. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You need to capitalize right now if you're wearing purple.
So they tried to throw it on second and short last time, got sacked. Think they're going to run it this time?
Yes. Anderson up the middle, across the 45, down about the 41. First down, 7.5 to go. Stoltenberg runs over, gets a play call.
Tackled by Everts. Results in an Ellsworth.
First down, Ellsworth.
First down.
2 quick first downs here, and they find themselves in Blackhawk territory.
What's the deepest they've traveled into BW territory?
Well, again, their second possession, they had it down here. I would say like 20, then they ended up back to the 35, 36 was 4th and 16 or so, and they ended up punting. So they've been farther yet. Quick little dive play. Fullback dive, Heinrichs. Pick up a few here. Junior.
Thompson on the stop. Brings up second down.
So we got Junior Heinrichs, Junior Stoltenberg, Junior Roll, but Senior Anderson. Big boy. Offset. Stoltenberg drops back. Quick out.
Colson
catches. I think the first guy missed. He's going to be pushed out of bounds before the first down marker. It's going to be third and about 2 yards or so.
It'll be third down.
Panthers trying to get a little life here. Trailing 24-0 halfway through the third quarter. It's been the Blackhawk defense that's been
bend
the
but
star
don't
of the
break.
night, if you will. The star of the night. You know, got the
touchdown,
the fumble, whatever you want to call it. I'll take this for 6. Then the fumble recovery, and the strip sack. Great field position. Toss.
Oh, this is a problem.
Makes the first guy miss. He's going to carry the second guy across down to the 25-yard line. First down, Panthers. Braden Anderson.
That's an Ellsworth Panthers first down.
You know, I mean, again, we talk about you can't change what you do, but yet you look up and that clock is ticking and ticking and ticking. So, minimum 3 scores down, and Baldwin is a run first team now too, where the clock's going to roll too. So it's just possessions right now could be a huge factor. Up the middle of the counter type. That's going to be number 27, Heinrichs.
Heinrichs with the carry.
There's an obvious face mask apparently missed here.
Did you see a face mask?
No.
I didn't either.
That's why I put the paper up here to my mouth, my side over here. Nope, definitely not. 2nd and 6, Panthers. Veer set, motion. Anderson up the middle.
Hit
right away.
And spins out of it.
Down to about the 15. Close to their first down.
Tackle by Murdoch.
They're going to mark him short, I believe. He's going to be third and about a half a yard.
So 21 yards at half for Anderson on 4 carries. He's now up to 11 carries for 69 yards. That's 7 carries and 48 yards in the second half.
You said 4 carries in the first half?
4 carries,
that
20
to me
yards.
is
problem.
Not right if you're a Panther fan.
Yeah, they threw the ball 12 times.
Out-thinking yourself sometimes. So they didn't cross. Again, I mean, if you watch up the middle, Anderson got easy first down.
We gotta
push
just
the pile.
You're you can't tackle him high.
Just down about 11-yard line or so. They might put him at the 10 just so he can't get a first down, but 4:38 to go in the third quarter.
First down.
So just outside the 10.
Just
then,
outside
huh?
the 10.
First and 10 for the Panthers at the Baldwin-Woodville 11-yard line.
It was kind of a weird little start there, that snap there. Blackhawks jumped, Stoltenberg stood up, they reset. All good. And the Blackhawks will take their first time on the second half.
Their first of the half.
We got 4:15 to go in the third quarter, leading 24-0.
DMS Repair is a repair shop located northeast of Baldwin off Highway 63, repairing all makes and models. They have all new EFI diagnostic equipment to repair all machines. If you're a do-it-yourself person when it comes to repairs or need accessories such as riding gear or add-ons to your machines, DMS Repair offers a discount on all parts and accessories. For 38 years, OEM Fabricators has been your one-stop shop for medium to heavy-duty custom critical metal fabrication used globally to make equipment for the construction, mining, rail, oil and gas, and agriculture industries. A Wisconsin Manufacturer of the Year winner, our certified family-friendly workplace employs 280 Wisconsin team members in Woodville, Neillsville, and Phillips. If you're looking for a unique opportunity, we offer flexible schedules 7 days a week and a variety of metalworking skill sets. To learn more, check out our website at www.oemfab.com. That's www.oemfab.com. OEM Fabricators, manufacturing like we mean it.
So quick halftime across the middle border. We tried looking at half. We had Central is in Osceola. Looked like they were up like maybe 22-7ish at halftime.
Okay.
I believe Amory was ahead in Altoona 7-0. We have nothing on the game that might be the most intriguing in Prescott. Somerset 0-2, Prescott 2-0. Up the middle, Anderson. He's going to get out to the 10-yard line, maybe a half yard before he's met by a handful of Blackhawks. And that's the best case scenario for Blackhawk fan. That clock just ticks away.
Yep.
2nd and 9 from the 10. I mean, not only do you need to score, they need to get the 2-point conversion. And you kind of need to do it quickly.
Right.
So
Yeah, if they score, that 2-point conversion becomes the biggest play.
We each had 3 possessions the first half. Correct?
I think we had our fourth ended at the half.
Last, okay.
Pass.
Stoltenberg will throw. Throws it
And
outside.
it's
He's got end zone. And he's got Colson into the end zone. Panthers run the board. It's 24-6. And they will more than likely go for 2. Nice little throwing catch there. A little heavy set coming out here for Panthers. Olsen holds that one in.
Somerset up on Prescott, 22-16 at half.
Okay.
Courtesy of Jen Locker.
Thank you.
That's big time.
Yeah, and again, you talk about a team that it's, I hate to say desperate, but they're 0-2 in the conference. Staring down Ellsworth and Central. High snap to Anderson. And he's going to back in. He does. Keeps his feet going. Ends up backing into the end zone. Anderson into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And it's Blackhawks 24, Ellsworth 8.
Flagship Ford is your source for new and used Ford cars, trucks, SUV parts, service, and more in the Baldwin area. Our goal is to provide the best possible service to our customers and make sure your car buying experience is second to none. We're conveniently located at 850 Fern Drive in Baldwin. St. Croix Garage Doors provides Western Wisconsin with top quality garage door sales, service, and installation. We proudly serve Baldwin, Woodville, Hudson, Nourishment, River Falls, Stillwater, Menominee, and surrounding areas. Give Brian a call today at 715-781-8989 for a quote, install, or service.
So it's not too early to think onside kick. I mean, obviously, it's going to be in the back of your mind as a Blackhawk fan. It's not one of those desperation where we need to do it now, but if the situation, if you see something you might like, it's one of those triggers you have if you're a special teams coordinator. If we see this, we're going to try it. So that's always a possibility. He's got to tell those front 5. Your first instinct is think onside.
Right.
Make sure the ball goes over your head first, and then worry about blocking.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be something that they're going to shift into. It would be a surprise.
Correct.
A surprise deal, and our guys are set up at about 12 yards.
Kick does go deep. Good taken in about the 14-yard line. Starter steps, goes about 25, 30, crosses about 35 into the 36-yard line. That would be Nelson.
That's a good return.
It is, 36-yard line.
And now if you're the Hawks, you're just trying to
get a first down.
Well, yeah, maintain this possession, and if you can maintain it into the fourth quarter.
That's what I was going to say. If you can find your way to the fourth quarter with the ball and a 2-possession lead.
Yep.
Again, a strong 2-possession lead, meaning 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. We just can't punish ourselves right now with anything. I'm not going to say what they would be. A couple things could be devastating right now, but Sell takes a snap. Pump fake, gonna come up the middle. He's gonna maybe get a yard or 2.
And this is where you're not trying to milk the clock yet.
No.
But you can be a little more judicial about how you're calling plays and the tempo that you're trying to play at. And you can see this is not common for our guys to stand.
Quick. It's not as quick as they've been, and you almost might see again. The safety start creeping up. You got Monica one-on-one with tight coverage down here.
We haven't taken that shot yet.
A pump fake to the right and throw deep to Monica down here on the side with the safety creeping up here. Speed sweep. Nice little
good block by Taden.
Doesn't go out of bounds as he crosses the 40. Give him about 5 yards or so. That was Viendahl on the carry. Yeah, as we saw that safety creep up, and you got tight one-on-one. You just pump fake to the right and just throw it deep, but. Not now. Not now. 3rd and 2. 3 or so. Maybe 4. That down marker keeps on moving backwards. He's teasing us here.
So 5-yard gain.
3rd and 3. Blackhawks 2.5 to go in the 3rd quarter.
And ran out of bounds, so the clock stops.
Does stay stopped in high school.
Counter.
Haldorf's going to come this way. He's going to hit in the backfield. He's not going to get to the 40-yard line. Okay, the Panther just stopped there. He gets to the 41. It's going to loss of 2. And that's what the Panthers needed there was a quick 3 and out.
Now get him on the line. Try to draw him off sides.
It is 4th and 5, and here comes the punt unit. And the Panthers are saying, be safe, but in their shift, and Blackhawks made a full shift out. And, I'm not no knock on any Blackhawks that are out there right now, but I would not expect a fake with this crew out there for the Blackhawks.
Nope.
We close in a minute 40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Get it snapped and get it off. That's a big deal.
Delay?
It's a delay game. As we focus on the ref picking up this flag, what is that? What 14s you said?
What's that?
14s? 13s?
Jordan 14s, yeah.
Jordan 14s.
Delay of game against the Blackhawks.
He was picking his time to get on camera. He knew it was coming.
I don't know. Oh. That got it already.
Okay. Sorry. I guess. So
well, they're going to bring 2 guys
that does allow Ellsworth to shift into the more conventional punt return with 2 guys deep. So now you got to be wary of any kind of reverse. Snaps high, taken in, a nice low bounces, and it's going to bounce between them. Down inside the 25 and be down at about the 22-yard line where the Ellsworth will have the possession with 1:27 to go in the 3rd quarter, trailing 24-8.
Firehelm Langer is a CPA firm with offices in Baldwin, Ellsworth, and River Falls. At Firehelm Langer, our clients are our top priority. We offer the skills and expertise of a large CPA firm combined with the personal attention and responsiveness of a smaller firm. When you partner with us, we take the time to get to know you, understand your goals, and build a lasting professional relationship. We invite you to turn to us at Firehelm Langer for bookkeeping services, payroll services, financial projections, tax preparation, tax planning, and all of your accounting and tax needs.
Stoltenberg and the Panthers, 1st and 10 from their own 22. Trailing by 2 scores.
Where's the smoke coming from?
It smells good, whatever it is. Anderson up the middle is going to get up to about 25.
Anderson with the carry.
Pick up 2 or 3.
Men at the line by a group of Blackhawks. 2nd down.
Maybe that's the new superintendent here as well. We're making us some supper for the road.
Yeah. I'd put my money not on that.
I would too, but maybe. I haven't seen him yet. Very disappointing.
Yeah, I thought he'd be up here at halftime.
I mean, I cannot believe I'm parched right now. Water would have been very grateful. I'll remember that.
Oh, good.
Speed
Quick
out. Incomplete, intended for number 14. That was Colson. He has a touchdown for Ellsworth, correct?
Yep.
3rd and 7.
Yeah, that's a timing route. I mean, that ball was out well before Colson was in his break. It was well covered too. Dawson Vienendahl was right there. I feel like that's the type of play though that you kind of a throwaway and then you come back with a double move.
It was a good throw right up his hand, you know. Good throw, good route, good defense. 3rd and 7. Kind of a little counter here. Oh, an ankle
great
tackle.
Tackle by Dane Train.
Nice job, Dane Train. Brings down Heinrichs. It's going to be 4th down. They might have. Now, if you're Ellsworth here, do you hurry up and try and draw them off sides and take it to the 4th quarter? 4th and 4.
Yes. That is 100% what you do.
So here, they're bringing out the same. Okay, that was a 2-point conversion offense, which it was, kind of. So if these, don't be surprised. Well, I think they're gonna take this to the 4th
This isn't.
quarter. No,
Is Stoltenberg even on the?
that's what I said when he came out and they had Anderson took the snap. This is a 2-point conversion offense here that they had. As time runs out, they took him out.
Okay.
And same with the 2-point conversion. Anderson took the snap and just went off
Direct snap.
left end there. So
Alright.
it's key him right now on 4th down. So we head to the 4th quarter as the Blackhawks lead 24-8.
Are you financially prepared for the big game of life? Whitecap Financial Advisors wants to help with your game plan. Just like no two teams are the same, no two investors are the same. Here's the play-by-play. Together we will 1, make the plan, 2, work the plan, 3, review the plan. Whitecap Financial Advisors specializes in investment management, financial and retirement planning, life insurance, and education funding. Call today to set up your no-cost, no-obligation appointment at their Roberts or Turtle Lake location, 715-760-9001. From the roughest seas to the highest peaks, Whitecap Financial Advisors will be with you every step of the way. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Osaic Wealth is a separately owned and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth. All right, so this is it. 4th quarter.
4th and 4. I mean, our long 3, whatever you want to call it, and we'll see who all comes out for the Panthers. Stoltenberg is comfortably on the sidelines right now at the 28-yard line. So right now, if I'm wearing white, I'm keying 22.
Is it gonna
key 22, one way or the other, and if they sneak one past you, then so be it. But
jump pass?
yeah,
Tim Tebow jump pass.
Make that happen. Though. Make him throw it. Make him catch it. It's what it is. It's going to be. It's trying to be. Make that beat you. And it falls incomplete.
There's a flag.
Braden Monacan.
There's a flag, and it might be a legal man downfield. I would assume it's a legal man downfield.
Tapping his head. Braden Monacan taps the way. There's a flag down for an eligible lineman downfield, which will be declined. It will be Blackhawk.
Look at the gun on
first.
Tommy in the back line.
What?
Threw in darts to the sideline, picked up the ball and threw it over.
You know, I don't need to tell you this, but refs are athletes. I mean, I don't know if you saw the Viking game when everyone was talking about that ref and his
Oh yeah,
speed.
that was amazing.
I mean,
You do the same thing.
I thought it was me for a second. I mean, they're pure athletes wearing stripes. I mean, look
Yeah.
at that guy in a white hat.
That's true.
It says athlete.
Oozes. So yeah, that's a big turnover on downs.
If worst case scenario if Blackhawks is it's going to put them in a bad field position if another flag comes down quick here. But we're already the clock's still on. Stop it now. But we're in great field position.
Got a hold call? I think it's a hold.
is declined.
So do you wind the clock now?
Yes.
It'll be second down.
Either way, with 11:41 to go, you wind it. So it'll be second down and about 11 or so for the Blackhawks from the 31-yard line of Ellsworth. Leading here, looking to put themselves atop the middle border conference. Pump fake. There it is, a pump fake the one way. Monacan the other way. Underthrown, and it is picked off. Good call down in front of us. Intercepted. Back, but the good news is that might be down about the 1 yard, 2 yard line. They might call it touchback. The side judge coming in here telling the back judge, hey, that's a touchback. A little underthrown by Gavin. We talked about that. Pump fake one way through the other.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it was a little underthrown. I believe it was cool. Yeah, it was cool. Nash, cool. So just like that, the Panthers get the ball back, basically losing about 15 yards is all. 1st and 10 from their own 20. 11:15 to go. A little confusion on the Blackhawks defensive side. Snap, quick throw, roll over the middle, they haul it in for the first down. That was both, I believe, Murdoch and Monacan on the coverage. 1st and 10, Ellsworth.
1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 32-yard line.
And now the tempo speeds up.
But like I talked, the last possession, the worst case scenario was the possession. The field position just shifted drastically.
Right.
The pass comes this way. Cool. Who had the interception. Now they got to go 80 yards, which will likely take up some time off that clock. So give Cool 4 yards, 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. Trying to march 80 here to make it a one-score game. Four wide for Stoltenberg. He's got Heinrichs off to his left.
Oh, a little shuffle
Flip to him.
pass.
And he's brought down before reaching the 40, so it's going to be about 3rd and about 3 or 4 yards. Nice little play there, but sniffed out by the Blackhawks. 3rd and 3.
Go to roll.
They're going quick. Going this way. Intercept. Pick six. Dane Train. Touch. Down. Blackhawks. His 2nd of the game. Fumble recovery. Pick 6. It's 30-8. Dane Train. Vienendahl.
They even announced that over the loudspeaker.
They did. Yeah. I know. Dane Train, 2nd time, but one is brought to you again by Pac-Man Concrete. All your concrete needs, get a hold of Nick or Jason at 612-804-5222. And a little life in the Panthers here just might have been sucked away as, again, you got to come this way. Take your chances, Gavin. You got one-on-one. Gonna run around the guy. Yeah, that's just too easy. As Jason, I'm sorry, not Jason. Gavin Sell scampers in. Jason might have had a little tougher trouble, but
yeah, Jason wouldn't have got there. He'd never get the edge.
He might have called a timeout, but Gavin in for 2 as 32-8 Blackhawks.
Nielsen's Foods have been serving communities since 1903. We offer full-service caribou coffee, bakery, deli, and meat departments. We pride ourselves with our award-winning Nielsen's Market Meats and our friendly staff. Nielsen's vision is to build a strong family of customers and employees by delivering superior service to our customers, offering employee growth opportunities, reinvesting in our stores, and serving in our communities. Members of Wisconsin Credit Union can access account information and take care of most everyday banking needs via Wisconsin Online, the mobile app, and text banking. Immediate access to your Wisconsin accounts is also available 24 hours a day via touch-tone phone. Visit them at wisconsincu.org to learn more. The market is changing. Take advantage of our combined 30-plus years to guide you through it. Call Don at 715-684-9541 or Andrew at 715-928-0410 of Timmerman Realtors for all your realty needs.
So, and we talked about how it was offensively. We haven't done a ton, but you look up there, there's still 32 points on the board again with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So, just because you're the highest scoring team in the state doesn't mean it's always your offense.
Right.
Sometimes your defense is either A, putting you in position to score, or, in this case, putting
Points on the board
12
themselves.
points, leading to 16 on the board.
Ellsworth will begin this drive at their
So,
own 25-yard
I mean,
line.
I want us to get back on offense like 2 more times so Dane can have a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown and they can have a...
See, I thought maybe a punt block touchdown.
Oh. Well, we'll see.
It's like the defensive hat trick.
Oh, there you go. It goes out to the top side of your screen this time. Snap. Gonna throw it Dane's way. Down low, incomplete.
Stoltenberg's pass incomplete intended for Colson. Brings up second down.
2nd and 10 for the Panthers. So I guess I haven't really paid too much attention, but I don't think Taden's played too much on defense.
I don't know that I've seen him out there at all. I could be wrong.
And I would be surprised right now to see him on offense again if he's got a bum on hamstring.
Okay, he's off standing at midfield.
2nd and 10, Stoltenberg. Oh, little false, little hiccup there, little screen.
That ain't gonna work.
Net this time. There is Mr. Murdoch.
Pass complete to Heinrichs.
So a half screen, half little
Brought
shovel
down by
pass.
Murdoch. Third down.
Murdoch was there for a loss of 1, 3rd and 11. Closing inside of 10 minutes to go here in Ellsworth. Another beautiful night for football. Stoltenberg throws left. Sell's going to bring down and roll right away. Pick up with a couple, but it's going to be 4th and long. And here comes a punt unit for Ellsworth.
4th down.
I don't know. You're down 24 points. You're not coming back
This is
by punting the ball.
This is,
Colson on the punt for the Panthers.
but this is also a safe punt. And, Gavin wants nothing other than a nice little punt to return here. Snap's
You're
good.
not gonna punt anywhere
Kick
near
is
him.
away. It's going to
Play it
bounce
off of
right into
bounds.
his hand. He fields it on a knee at about the 36-yard line. And the Blackhawks will take over 1st and 10 from the 36, leading 32-8.
Lakes Gas, your local family-owned propane company, has been serving the area for over 65 years. Lakes Gas is focused on providing reliable and affordable propane services to homes and businesses. Whether you need propane for heating, cooking, or grilling, Lakes Gas has you covered. They're committed to providing exceptional customer service and supporting local community events. So the next time you need propane, remember Lakes Gas, your family-owned and community-focused propane company. You can find them at Roberts or Hager City.
Now, if you're Coach Kiefer here, you can't score because you can't run the score up, correct?
It depends. Is the Star Observer writing about this game?
I did talk to a coach from Hudson. I'm like, hey, who wrote that? He's like, yeah. I'll tell you what he said off air. But anyway, speed sweep here.
Stay in bounds.
Viendahl. Yeah, brought down the backfield. That was Dawson Viendahl.
Viendahl on the carry. Tackled by Foreman.
So we got Dawson's junior, Dane's a junior, and then Drew is a junior.
Yeah.
Right? So we got 3 more Viendahl's next year?
Yep.
I'm just going to keep saying Viendahl.
Yep.
Well, at some point, Dane's changing the name to Dane Train, correct?
Right. Just Dane Train. There's
After-
no Viendahl. It's just
Yeah.
Dane Train.
Get rid of Viendahl. Yelled at to get going back here. It's like we're behind or something. I don't know. Snap. Up the middle is Gordon. No, it's not Gordon. Who's that? 25, I believe.
25.
Is that Dane Train Viendahl?
It is.
Initial stop
He's
by
at the
Hoyer.
halfback position now, or fullback, or whatever you want to call it that. That'll be third and long here for the Blackhawks. No hurry to snap the ball, contrary, I believe, from
Well,
the red shirt from behind me.
They were getting the count. I mean, we snapped at the last second possible.
Hey, perfect timing. Dane's off to the right. Fake. He's got a streaking. Oh. Gordy Everts
For the first down.
catches the ball right at the marker.
Fellows pass complete to Everts.
And then the one week I get it right, I got the announcer behind me trying to tell me I'm wrong.
They're going to call it third?
No, it's first down.
Nope,
That was third down. That's
Play result in Walden Woodville, first down.
the cholesterol level behind us is a little high right now.
Yeah. Well, the best part is no matter what, Carl's smiling. Except for when he's getting the light.
I do miss the Carol dances in between possessions right now, but
We can live without him.
1st and 10 Blackhawks. 7:19 to go. Up the middle. Dane Train going across midfield. Is the most important. The clock's going to
Tick
tick down.
Tackled by Heinrichs.
So as we get down to 7 minutes to go, Jeremy, what's your the consensus as we get closer and closer to the inevitable being 3-0 here? What's your takeaway from Blackhawks tonight? What are you thinking?
Well, I think if teams were, or observers from around the area questioned, you know, the identity, because we were putting up a ton of points but also giving up a lot of points against good teams, I think people will have a little bit different opinion. I mean, Ellsworth's a physical team and turned them over 3 times.
Two very respectful teams in the last couple of weeks, and not to take any respect away from Amory or GET, but I mean,
Yep.
a lot of people had Somerset up there at the conference, if not winning the conference, a playoff team.
Right. And if
Ellsworth ranked in state. We talked about that.
well, if Somerset beats Prescott too, all of a sudden it's all
different.
changed. There we go.
Hop step there by Hanson.
Nelson.
Inside the 40, sorry.
Nelson on the carry.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Blackhawks.
By Teeman Hoyer.
Yeah, and it's the one game, unfortunately, I can't find as Somerset and Prescott.
Somerset was winning at half.
It's now suddenly, now the target's going to be on your back.
Right.
As much as you don't want it on your back.
Well, you hang a 70 burger on a team, and the target's always going to be on your back.
It wasn't, though. I mean, it was coming into Ellsworth, and I hate to say you're underdogs, but
We were underdogs.
yeah. Sal's going to take the snap. 100% of the snaps tonight. Dane up the middle. He's
There
going
he
to have
is.
nice little yards across the 30. Dane Vienendahl. I told you he's going to have a rushing touchdown
You
here.
did say that.
Inside the
Vienendahl
30.
on the carry.
Give him 10 or 11. First down, Blackhawks. As we march down, it's going to be inside of 5 minutes before we snap it.
Tackled by Cool.
And other than a couple penalties,
Play results
we did
in
have
Walden Woodville,
the one
first down.
interception, which was deep.
Yep.
It was kind of after, if you will,
First and 10
kind
for
of
the
a turnover on
Blackhawks.
downs.
Ellsworth 27-yard line.
So plus territory. And
Prescott's come back and tied it up. 22-22 in the 4th quarter, Mike Feedy says.
up the middle goes Dane Vienendahl. Across 25.
Coach Kiefer might not care, but if we're not ranked after this one, we riot.
Well,
Tackle made by
and
Johnson.
again, you know what? I bet you Coach Keeper says, I hope we're not ranked after this week.
Right.
You know, and I hope we go into homecoming against Ellsworth as Altoona, sorry, unranked. And
Yeah, it's a middle border respect thing, though.
sure.
It's
And like you said on Keeper's Corner, it's more for the parents, it's more for the players, it's more for the fans, and I'm pretty sure we might hear an overrated chant, and Ellsworth's not overrated. Nice little stutter step there by Gavin. He's going to try and run over a guy. Down inside of 20, close to another first down. As we go inside of 4 minutes. But ultimately, too, if we can find a way to punch this last possession into the end zone, they got 40 points on the board again.
Right.
Quiet, very quietly, 40 points.
Yep. Well, when you have 2 defensive touchdowns. Son of a gun, Dan.
What do you do?
He's gonna call timeout on 3rd and short.
You know,
Every freaking one of his timeouts.
I think he does it just to irritate you. I know he does.
If Zach can get a close up of Dan, if he's like giving the old middle finger nose scratch towards the camera, while he's calling timeout. What are you doing?
You got anything left to read there for the second half?
Oh yeah, shoot.
Probably should get that in here quick.
One left. Bumper to Bumper is a locally owned and operated driving school located in Somerset, Wisconsin. We offer complete driver education and training consisting of online classroom, in-person classroom instruction, and behind-the-wheel training. So if you're getting ready to apply for your Wisconsin State driver's license, or if you're an adult and just need a refresher course, then Bumper to Bumper is here to help. Visit online at www.btbsdllc.com. And as a PSA, Nick, if you're driving your vehicle and a bus stops and puts out its stop arm, you stop, right?
Well, if a bus is slowing down before the stop arm goes out, I'm stopping, yes.
Yeah, well, don't run through a stop arm, because let me tell you this. We've had, 17 days of school? Every time it happens in our district, I get to fill out a report and turn it over to the police, and then they get to write a ticket for $500. It's happened 8 times so far this year.
So,
don't be that guy.
So what's 5 times 8? I think that's like
$4,000. Yeah, don't be that guy. Oh, Joey Jensen.
Where are you trying to get to? I'm not talking here. I'm saying, what's your hurry? Why you see that school bus? It's just got to be different flashers going through your mind.
Right.
So I apologize, because I don't know if you noticed, but for 2.5 years now, I don't listen to you when you read those ads. But I didn't hear the A-Star ad. And I only say that because I know apparently we're predictable what we say. They're at home playing like Black Hawk TV bingo right now on what we say. So we got to try and...
What do we say?
I don't know. I was told that we're predictable.
Okay.
So like, oh, here Jeremy's going to say this or Nick's going to say that. And so we got to worry about what we say. So the A-Star bingo card doesn't get filled up in the first half.
Kuhn with the carry.
We'll see how that happens on volleyball Monday or next week when junior high volleyball commences again.
It'll be second down.
But back to Black Hawk football here, Jeremy. We closing in quietly on a 3-0 start to the conference season. Back to King Field after a couple weeks on the road. Up the middles. That's not Gordon again.
Travis Kuhn. It's Travis Kuhn. He's had the last 3 carries.
Okay.
Sophomore.
We got Altoona at home,
Kuhn, the ball carrier.
who going in tonight was 0-2 in the conference.
Yep.
And I believe they were losing 7-0 at halftime or so to Amory.
Okay.
It's a 1-week mentality in this conference no matter what. You cannot have a let up, obviously.
Right.
Not that you're going to look past anyone, but you have that coming up. And then you go to Osceola, correct?
Sounds right.
Yes. Before closing the season with both Prescott and Central.
Parembo.
Parembo is going to get hit at the 12-yard line. Brought down. It's going to be 4th and about 8 yards or so. And whatever you do here, Coach Kiefer, do not score.
Tackle made by Anderson.
We do not run the score up.
I mean, it's our JV guys, so
Hey, it don't matter.
unless you're just
Take a knee. I mean,
you're gonna victory formation this.
That's more of an insult than it is anything else. I guarantee that the coaches on this side don't want you taking a knee. Now you don't need to throw the Hail Mary, but give me a speed sweep.
Same bounds.
Doesn't matter on 4th down. The clock's going to stop. It's going to be Ellsworth ball. We're going to have a snap or two here. trailing the Blackhawks 32-8, and I think it was we can say we talk about all
Prescott just scored. They're up 8.
all three aspects of the game again very well played by the Blackhawks. They did have a couple offensive possessions deep in their own territory that they were able to march on, but also special teams wise they did pin some people back. As you quickly want to probably thank all our sponsors here as Stoltenberg's going to take this quick snap here.
Yeah, Terman Really, Nielsen's Food, St. Croix Garage Doors, Fireham Langer, Flagship Ford, Wisconsin Credit Union. Levi Nelson fixing to go 83.
They did only have 10 in on the field, and Levi Nelson does quick take one down, and long run. Look at remember, so it's 32-14. We were, I believe it was Dawson Beedall was running onto the field last second, and he was running onto the field this way, and Levi Nelson was running behind them.
I want to get through the rest of these here. OEM Fabricators, CW Garage Door Distribution, Baldwin Lightstream, Fenner & Jewelers, Helverson Concrete Solutions, A-Star Concrete, Starkers Lanes and Sports Bar, The Smokehouse, Schaefer Financial Services, Bumper to Bumper, Whitecap Financial Advisors, DMS Repair, Lakes Gas, Phoenix Bar and Grill, Village Pharmacy, TMS Auto, Pete's Construction, Ferns Lawn Care, American Family Insurance, Justin Nygaard Agency, and St. Croix Customer Apparel. Thank you, sponsors.
And extra point, and that's a nice leg there. Up and through, so Ellsworth.
What's that kick?
7.
What's that kicker's name?
95.
Well, what's his name? Augustine.
Nathan Augustine Jr. That's a nice leg.
Well, it also looks different because we're using like mini goalposts over there. Like the goal, those uprights only go. They're 20 feet off the ground. That's like half of what they should be.
Hey. It was through. It was 40 feet off the ground. It don't matter. I mean, now, here's the thing. If you're an Ellsworth coach, do you onside?
Yep.
You're not onside.
Yeah, you're obviously onside.
Okay. I didn't know what the respect thing was with JP's
No.
being out there. I mean,
No, man.
Okay. I'm only curious because
Like Jim Moore once said, you play
to win the game.
To win the game.
And as well as, you know what, hey, there's going to be a time, might be a time in this game when level 1, level 2, level 3, whatever it is, where Ellsworth needs an onside to come back in the game, or Baldwin needs to practice recovering onside to secure a victory. And
No, I do question why you kick an extra point and stay down 3 possessions.
yeah, well, it's that.
But our hands team's in. David Vandell's going to return a kick return for a touchdown.
Is Pooch deep. Bounces up, and a knee will be taken at the 17-yard line by a different Wiedendahl.
Nah, Dane Train.
Oh, they said he's going to. Sorry.
Wiedendahl will down the kickoff return.
Dane Train.
So we're likely a snap away here from 3-0, Middle Border Conference. Eyeing up a potential tie first place with Prescott if they can hang on against Somerset.
So it looks like our starting offense is back in. Gavin's going to.
Yeah, it's going to take a knee.
Is he going to come forward to take the knee though and not lose? He's going under center.
Under center.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to lose.
They did snap. I thought it was a false start there.
No, he didn't want to. He doesn't want to lose. He doesn't want to lose 4 yards, so he's going to take the 1 yard loss.
Anyway, 32-15 victory here for the Blackhawks in Ellsworth. Anytime you can come to Ellsworth and get a victory, it's a big win here in Ellsworth. Head back to Blackhawk territory next week against Altoona. 3-0 in the conference, 4-1 overall, Jeremy Nygaard.
Yeah, great game tonight. Fun to watch the Hawks win. For Zach Ambrose and Nick Pack, I'm Jeremy Nygaard. This is Blackhawk TV. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. So long, everyone.